According to the FBI, in the wake of 9/11, anti-Islamic hate crimes increased dramatically. Reported incidents have since declined, but the anxiety that permeates the everyday lives of Muslim Americans has not diminished.
In this post-9/11 world, Muslim Americans feel that discrimination is a fact of life. Their charities are examined, their houses of worship infiltrated, and traveling can be a frustrating and anxiety-producing experience.
It's time to have a Muslims checkpoint line in America's airports and have Muslims be scrutinized. You better believe it. It's time.
Ever since she was 16, Salma Shilbaya has worn her hijab, a symbol of modesty in Islam. Not once, she says, has anyone ever discriminated against her appearance until this school year, when she says her communications professor made a comment about her headscarf.
She turns back to me and looks at my scarf, and I kind of had it back, maybe a little further back, and so you could see my bun. This is my hair. And she, points to it, and she said, "What is that, a bomb?"
This first scenario, we weren't sure what to expect when our opinionated man behind the counter meets the Muslim woman in a headscarf.
I had a question.
No, ma'am. We don't serve Muslims here.
But this Muslim woman is in for more than she bargained for.
You got to take your business elsewhere. We don't serve your kind here.
The other customers hear these strong words, but they barely look her way.
Get back on the camel and go back wherever you came from.
Sir, I'm an American. I was born and raised in this country.
No, you're not. Americans don't wear towels on them.
Several customers speak out.
Sir, we're not buying our kolaches because you're really offensive and disgusting.
I can't believe you would be so discriminatory. I'm deeply offended by that.
But not always on behalf of the Muslim woman.
I don't know any Jews or Christians who have blown up anything recently.
If I was running a place, I'd do the same thing.
Never have we seen reactions so polarized, from a thumbs up for prejudice to an emphatic thumbs down.
Go f yourself.
Two different Americas, both convinced they're patriotic. At the end of the day, 13 people stood up for the Muslim woman, while 6 sided with the clerk. But the majority of the bystanders, 22, did or said absolutely nothing.
Jules, sometimes I worry about this country's attitude to Islamic people, but if you think they're bad, spare a thought for American Muslims.
Yeah, well, one poll I saw found that 39% of Americans believe that Muslims should carry a special ID card that specifically identifies them as Muslim.
But is that too extreme? Charles Firth hit the streets of America to see where they really stand when it comes to Muslims.
Do you support the proposal for all US Muslims to carry a special ID card?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they should.
I think they should.
Why?
So if they come over here with a weapon or something, that way we know who they are.
After 9/11, unfortunately, things like that have to be,
Do you think US Muslims should also wear a badge with the word Muslim on it?
I would say so. So you recognize them,
Which Muslims should have a special security number tattooed on their arm? Only the evil Muslims? Only Arab Muslims? Or all Muslims?
All of them.
Say all of them.
All of them have a security number tattooed on their arm.
I think there should be something special, some special mark or something.
Would you ever consider buying a Muslim deterrent spray, such as pork spray?
No, I carry a pepper spray on me all the time.
I'd probably be more apt to want to buy a gun than pork spray.
Right after 9/11, some Muslims in this country preferred to withdraw and be left alone.
رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون وما لي لا
Hi. I'm not a terrorist or a date merchant.
I don't live in a tent or keep my wife zipped up in it all day. And for the record, I knew who she was before I married her too. And I don't think you're an infidel either. I believe in peace. I believe in people of all different religions and beliefs living together in harmony like the early Islamic, Arab, Ottoman, and Spanish empires. And trust me, I would go back to my own country, but I'm already in it. Muslims were the people who created some of the world's most beautiful architecture. We invented algebra, calligraphy, astronomy, geometry, and the modern numerical system. Not the Greeks, but Muslims. And you know what? It's pronounced Islam. Not Islam, but Islam. And a real man fasts. A real man fasts and isn't afraid to pray wide open in the mall, regardless of the looks people are giving him. And he doesn't get nervous about washing his feet in a public restroom sink. And yes, that is the Quran I'm reading. I don't care if I'm in an airport, because it's the greatest book ever. My name is Muhammad, and I am a Muslim.